sit and wonder why, babe. If you don't know by now, oh, there ain't no use to sit and wonder.
So ECO's first annual Earth Stewardship Day was all about long-term environmental service projects all over Henderson County, bringing all the local communities and civic organizations together to work on projects that we can look back on from years to come and say, hey, I helped plant those trees, or I helped restore that stream. So it was a really, really successful, wonderful day. We had lots of people come out, more people than we expected. Everybody really, really enjoyed working on all the projects. And so we're here at beautiful Blue Ridge Community College. It's a gorgeous day, perfect day for an outdoor picnic. So it's been an overall really successful day, and we look forward to doing it again in the future.
Turning on you like, babe.
This is our beaver dam removal project, and this is private property out on Byers Creek, which is a tributary of Lewis Creek. A couple of years ago, the Mud Creek Watershed Restoration Project did a stream restoration out here, and so I am trying to keep it. Here's our little sign. I'm trying to
Thank you, Rick.
keep it maintained. And what's happened is beavers have moved in. They've built up some dams, which does what it's supposed to do, which is block up the water. So upstream, our stream has become a wetland. And the water level has risen. Our banks, our beautifully graded banks that were giving us a nice sloped floodplain and a floodplain bench, have all gotten inundated because the water has risen up and out. And so all of our trees that we put in there have gotten flooded. The beavers have taken out a lot of the live stakes that we put in. We're breaching it just to start to let the water flow so that that water level will come down and expose the banks on both sides. And then my idea is that we want to replant as much as we can on those newly exposed banks to try to revegetate them.
In here, man. Okay, right here, Daniel. All the way from here.
We are putting together a community garden, and it's just the beginning of it. So we've got our raised beds. We're going to fill those. We're going to get some plants going, and then get the community involved in running a community garden. So we're in the beginning process, so we're still at least getting the beds built, and then we'll have rain barrels put in eventually, and work on the compost bin. So we just put together a community garden with Girl Scout Troop 30225 and Boy Scout Troop 613. So
sounds great. Anyone else involved today helping you?
Yes, definitely. Members from UCB Bank who are volunteering with the community and for Eco Earth Day activities. And we've got our girls here from Girl Scout Troop 225.
We're at the Phase 2 garden of the 7th Avenue, where we just planted the public orchard, and this is a red delicious apple. We got some pawpaw trees and some cherries, and what we've done today is first we fertilize the plants, then we put a ring of gravel around them to keep the voles out, and then we mulched around it, then we put protection around the bark of the tree for weed whackers.
Where are the trees?
And the trees were donated by the Hendersonville Tree Board, which we're very grateful for, and the support of the city in providing the land and the water. So this has been a community effort that really has come together to provide fresh food for the neighborhood and community.
And how many orchard plantings are going on today?
Well, there's 3 of them today distributed all around the county, and ECO's had a big part in pulling that together. ECO and Transition have worked together, and they're really making a difference in the neighborhood.
Where else are the orchard planting?
There's one at Upward School, and then the other one is at Jackson Park.
I'm working with the staff and the students here at the Upward Edible Garden and on the Nature Trail, and we just want to say thank you so much to the folks who came and donated things. We've seen that this is a wonderful outdoor classroom for our children. It's a place where they can come and practice math, they can learn about growing things, about local food. Sometimes I bring my chickens in and they do animal adaptations, and we just have just begun to scratch the surface of the things that we can teach out here on the Nature Trail and in our gardens. And so this orchard and having more partnerships with the community is just a great next step.
Plants are grouped together. We're just trying to keep them in that same general. Be a multi-stage project actually. We're trying to improve the buffer and also extend it. So right now we're planting wildflowers in this portion of the property to extend this area. And then in the fall we'll be coming back and seeding it with native grasses to extend the whole buffer out a little bit. And that will be happening later this year.
What this is going to do, this pollinator patch, is going to be helpful as far as attracting butterflies, bees, and whatever. And also, it'll help the buffer zone that we have. There's a creek over there, and we're trying to keep the creek healthy. So we have a buffer zone there, but then this pollinator will help the drainage. And also we have a garden over here, or we will have, and the pollinator area will help protect that area from any disturbance that comes from putting the regular garden in.
We are planting live stakes along the stream bank to provide water quality aspects and habitat for species within the stream. Basically, it's we picked about 4 species, and they cut a limb off of it, and we basically take it. They cut it at 45, and we plant it in the ground about 2/3. And after a couple seasons, you'll start seeing some vegetation growth along the banks, which will shadow the stream, provide water quality aspects, and new ecosystems for a lot of the species within the stream.
Don't think twice, it's alright. Oh, you just kinda wasted all my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. Thank you.